What's up, guys? This is May 19th, and we are out here on a new permission farm getting ready to start prepping for some food plots. And we are super excited. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. We chose the name Team Hunt 365 because there's not a day that goes by that we don't have our mind on hunting of some kind. And it's actually still turkey season here in West Virginia. We've got about 3 or 4 more days. It runs out Sunday. Today is Thursday, so yeah, we got about 4 more days. And we're going to get after it the next couple days, but we're out here today, like I said, prepping for some food plots. This is a new permission piece we just picked up right here before turkey season, and we've already had a lot of action on it. We've been on birds multiple times out here, just haven't been able to close the deal. And we're already getting our mind focused on fall food plots. So we got about a ½ acre plot right here. We got to do some trimming out with the chainsaws and the pole saw, and we need to get in here and spray it off for sure. This hasn't been planted before, but it is a killer spot. It's a ridge top right here. We got a real thick hollow right here that their deer probably bedding in, and then off right here behind me too, you got another big deep hollow where the deer are probably bedding in too. Like I said, I haven't spent a lot of time on this farm. We just got permission on it about a month ago, so I'm excited to keep learning it and keep figuring out how the deer are going to travel and when and where they're going to travel on this farm. But I do know for sure that we want to put food right here. This farm's like any other place in West Virginia. You're very limited on where you can put food plots unless you bring in real heavy equipment. And even then, this is about the flattest spot on this farm. So, like I said, it's about a ½ acre. I'm not for sure exactly what I'm going to plant. I know I'm going to plant brassicas, but I don't know if I'm going to do the whole ½ acre in brassica or do this half right here behind me in brassicas and then do the other half in clover. So, we'll just have to wait and see. And then also at the same time, I don't know exactly where I want to hang a stand yet. Or even if I'm going to hang a stand at all, I might bring in one of the millennial butt cuts and put it right here. But we're going to call this a skinny pinch. As you can see in the drone flyover, it opens up right here behind me, and then it pinches down in this little row of pines for about 10 or 15 yards and opens right back up into another ½ acre opening, and that is the place that needs the majority of the work. So I would say about 3 weeks ago, the landowner actually had people come in and clear some of these pines. There were a lot of pines that were leaning over this road right here and just trashing the place up. So they came in and cleaned it up and cleaned out that hillside right there. And they still have a pile of pines that they were burning, but we got hit with a couple good days of rain. So we'll have to come back in here and pull those logs out and try to reburn them. But at least we can get in here, like I said, with the chainsaw and the pole saw and do some trimming and do some cleaning. And then we're going to try and get to spraying at least that ½ acre over there. I don't know if we will for sure. It really is going to depend on if we're going to do clover or brassicas there, because it's obviously, being May 19th, it's early for prepping brassica plots. Those aren't going to go until late summer. But for clover, we want to get that in the ground. We can get that in the ground as soon as possible. So super excited about this farm. We've got a couple more projects on this farm. We've got a ton more projects on the main farm, which we've been hunting on and working on for over a year now. So we're going to have a couple more food plots going in there. And then the rest of the guys on the team are definitely going to be having some food plots going in. And we're going to try and keep getting permission on farms and scouting public. So this playlist that we're going to start calling the off season should be packed with many different videos and, just educational content. And then kind of just our plans for the fall. And we're super excited. All right, so this right here is a tree that I'm thinking about hanging in. Right here. You would have plenty of cover, but the only thing that would suck is you'd have to walk through half the plot to get to it. I'm wanting to put a watering hole right there in the bottom. We'll fill it up, and then the way that slopes down, it'll be able to naturally fill after that. But we're calling this a skinny pinch right here because, as you can see, it pinches down. We need to clean this out a little bit, but it kind of pinches down right here in this row of pines. And this would be awesome to pinch these deer off between that ½ acre and this ½ acre. And then, like I said, you'd be hunting right here over it. We just have to figure out exactly how the deer are traveling, kind of the wind direction, and then go from there. But I think it'd just be such a killer spot to be able to hunt both sides. Like I said, you'd have the watering hole within 30 yards. And they come up out of that hollow right there past the truck, and they cross right through here. And once we clean this out, I think they'll travel this right here So we'll do some cleaning and go from there. Well, just as my luck would have it, I'm having issues with the chainsaw, the battery running dead, and I'm having issues with the pole saw. The bar and the blade are not wanting to cooperate, and wanting to run. They run for about 30 seconds. Get it going on a limb, she shuts down on us. So I had decided we are going to do a quarter of this half acre or should I say a half of this half acre in brassicas and the other half in clover. And the reason for that is the one side is just, it's got a little bit more junk in it to clean up, and it'll be harder to get in there and kind of maintenance like that clover plot or like the brassica side. So we'll do clovers in that side and then see what it is, see how it all goes. And then next spring we'll do clover and all of it for turkey season. So like I said, we're gonna go fill the backpack sprayer up and go and spray the one side if we're gonna do clover. We can go ahead and already get that sprayed off, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'll get back with you when we get it filled up. All right, well, as luck would have it, we got all the trimming done, and on the very last limb I needed to trim, we knocked the chain off that bar on that pole saw. But like I said, got it all trimmed. I'm gonna go back, grab a water, take a little bit of a breather. Then we're gonna get all these limbs out of here and start brush hogging. Woo! Food plot prep, gotta love it. All right, this is one of those farm days where you bring out all the equipment. We went and grabbed a little, I don't know, maybe 6-8 foot utility trailer. That way we don't have to carry these limbs. We'll just stack them up here and take them out to the burn pile. Like I said, we're not really too worried about this side. We are going to brush hog it, but I don't know if you can see, there's a big stack of tires. That's where the plot's going to end on this side. This is all going to be clover. So this right here is probably, I don't know, a little bit more than a quarter acre itself, I would say, especially when we get it all done. But you can see we kind of trimmed down this tree row a little bit, just head high. Left a couple limbs, maybe be able to get in here and do some scrapes. Cleaned up a lot around this pine tree. We're going to get all those branches out, but like I said, clean that out, brush hog all this. We didn't really get to spray this yet because it was just so thick. I knew we needed to brush hog it. We're going to brush hog a lot of this and get it out of here and get it cleaned up. Hopefully we can get clover in the ground. I'd say probably first week of June would be nice. So I don't know if that'll be the case because we got, you know, a lot of stuff to do yet, but I think if we really want to, we can get it done. So we're gonna get after it. If I don't go down. Holy smokes, boys. Whew, it's gotta be 105 easily. Whew. But getting a lot of work done. This machine right here is an absolute must for a project like this. You can see the difference. Grass was knee-high to the dirt. I'm leaving that tiny little patch of pines. Why? I don't really know. I just might give some cover. I don't know. Maybe give them something to put their head behind. Still need to do a little bit of trimming on this, on that pine, but we're only going to go probably another 5 or 6 yards over this bank. And I mean, look, it looks beautiful. All right, well, we are heading out. It is 4 o'clock. I think we got started at around 11, and we got a lot of work done today. It was hot. I had to take my shirt off, pour water on my head. It's got to be about 90 degrees today, but we were able to get all the trimming done that we needed to do. Well, there's still a couple limbs that we need to do. The pole saw kind of crapped out on us again, but it is what it is. We got to do a little bit more trimming. Other than that, all the chainsaw work's done. Got all the brush hog work done on that half of the food plot. Like I said, we're gonna try and get clover in the ground 1st of June, or the first week of June. And then we've got to, we'll hold off a little bit and still gotta do some work on the other half of that plot. Like I said, brassicas we won't really plant until August. So we got plenty of time on that half, but nonetheless got a lot of work done. Still want to get out and spray again, spray the other half, and then go ahead and probably put the watering hole in on the brassica side. That way we can go ahead and get deer used to that and get that established, which I'm excited about. That's a 100-gallon trough that we're going to bury in the ground right there. So it's all coming together slowly but surely. It's going to take a lot more work and a lot more hours out here working, but that's what it is, and it all pays off. When you're up there in that tree stand, you finally get that opportunity at the deer you're after. So that's what we're looking forward to. We love the off season. You got to have just as much fun doing this stuff as you do hunting, and we sure do. I mean, like I said, nothing I'd rather be doing than getting out there and prepping plots and doing farm work. So good day, productive day, got a lot done, and we're going to be out on a different farm here soon, getting more plots ready. So you guys stay tuned, and good luck to everybody.